Well, one of the things that I really like is seller financing. Now, it's called sub-2 financing. I think I heard that when I walked in. That was what was real common with investors. But it's seller financing. It means subject to the existing note, deed, trust, etc. And we're going to talk about that. Why would you want to do that? Well, probably because, that's the house at the bus tree. I told you that it sold for $35,000 more than me. $37,000 actually. But it's because there's like 868 houses on the MLS that will do some form of seller financing. There's a ton of them on KSL.com. You can go to Craigslist. You can look in the paper. You can run ads. You can look at any house that's listed on the multiple listing service. How many agents do we have in here? Great. How many agents have done seller financing transactions? A few. That's good. Is that Jane up there?
Yes.
Oh, good deal. Love Jane. So, you did one recently, didn't you? A seller financing transaction?
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Well, it was just easy. Ran it through escrow specialist, which always want to use a third party to handle the money. Just use the regular seller finance form. And the forms you can get from an agent from me. And you turn in you turn in from the buyer, you're going to turn in some information about what they make, their FICO scores, fill out a finance statement about them to help the seller feel comfortable with the seller finance.
Okay.
It's easy.
All right. There's a lot of ways to do that. I helped some of my agents who, when the market was really bad, couldn't find business. I said, what about seller financing? So Larry went out and did about 40 of those, and she closed both sides. So it collected double commission. So as an agent, that was a really good thing. There's a lot of ways to skin a cat. There's a lot of ways to do stuff. There's not just one way out there to do it. There's seller finance house, etc. The reason that seller financing is good is this is something that actually I'll give up to prospective sellers when I'm looking to buy their house. It just kind of says, all right, here's the benefits for the seller, here's the benefits for the buyer. I took it out of an article I wrote probably about 4 years ago to get published. And it talks about what the benefits are for the buyer and the seller. Now I do things a little different. I never use the forms on the MLS for seller financing. And I thought, I think we bought in the last few years, at least 20 houses with seller financing. How many of those do you think asked me for my credit? None. Not one. I've never had anybody ask for it. They just don't ask. They don't care. It's that simple. Nobody ever asks for your credit. Who's done a seller financing when they have asked for your credit? Okay, so we've got a couple. Was there an agent involved in those?
Yep.
Okay, and that's the only time you probably ever get that. Yeah, you said no, and they said okay. Absolutely. So it's a good thing. So there's a lot of benefits. For the benefits of the sellers, quick closing.